sit back and prepare to laugh. It's the Drunk Dash Nerds podcast.
Welcome to the Drunk Nerds Podcast, the official podcast of the future drunk-nerds.com. This is episode 22. I'm your host, Knuckles. Wait, is this 22 or 23?
This is 22.
This is 22?
Yep.
Yes.
Well, we didn't have a real episode up last week because someone lost their audio. I'm sorry, I had a cough, but I had a cough before I could actually say it. Tyler lost his audio, aka Gingerboy. You want to explain yourself, Gingy?
No, not really.
No?
No, I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, no, you're not, because you can't keep your audio.
Happens. Shit happens.
Yeah, and also with me, we have... God, I'm trying to think of a nickname for you. But anyway, we had the Jack of Hearts.
The whole effing show.
The whole effing show.
That's taken.
That's already taken.
Mr. Wednesday night.
Okay, that just sounds like a hump day update right there.
Mr. Hump Day.
Oh.
It's hump day.
Well, anyway. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I just been going through the past couple weeks, just recuperating still from friggin' Extra Life, so I haven't really been exactly playing much, but recently I've just started to get this craving to go back and play Skyrim.
I'm sorry.
Now, it's kind of funny. It's like Skyrim, initially I bought the game, I played through it and stuff like that. I just think I bought it at the wrong time, because it was during the time where it's I'm playing a couple of different things, right? And so, I traded in with a bunch of other stuff to go to get something else. And then it's this past week, I'm just feeling that craving. It's okay, I need to build my own character. Let's see, I'm just debating what character I should build. Okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to get this game, and I'm going to do this. So finally, after just debating what I'm going to do, I decided to buy the game today, and I feel like I'm going to be playing through this for a while.
Well, you say that you bought it in the wrong time.
Yeah.
What console did you buy it for? The original time.
Well, actually, I got Skyrim as a gift for the PS3 when it first initially
okay, that's
launched.
that's why you didn't really care for it at launch, because PS3 had a lot of problems with Skyrim, which Bethesda normally does at launch.
They can't seem to make PS3 games, Bethesda.
Well, they can't seem to actually launch games right. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's not just PS3.
Yeah, but it's really, really bad in the PS3, though. They can't even put DLC on it because they can't get them right.
Well, see, the thing for hopefully that'll change next generation, or this generation. When, God, what was I going to say? Well, when, God, what was that game? New Vegas launched on the 360. I know a guy who couldn't walk through doors without having to get on his laptop.
Well, wasn't it people have on the PS3, people would have there's everybody's in the air. There's people just walking 50 feet in the air.
Walking 50 feet in the air, guys' heads, so some turning completely all the way around. Just random glitches like that.
Yeah. Well, see, that was like it for me on the 360 too, because I'd be walking up this mountain and I look out into the far distance. I'd see the stuff rendering, and then I'd just see a mammoth drop from the fucking air and hit a tree and slide down that tree.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I wish I was recording at the time, but I wasn't.
Dude, you know what would have been so hilarious? It's you just walking past the tree, all of a sudden a freaking mammoth just drops on you. It's where the hell did that come from? It's you see the replay, it's what?
Yeah, I was so you've been playing Skyrim. Anything new in it that you missed the first time, or you didn't really?
Well, I've kind of had this thing with some of the games Bethesda makes, where I try to play through it the first time, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, and I end up growing bored, and usually just either shelf it, maybe trade it in, and probably buy the greatest hits version or the Game of the Year edition later, and then just get back in it.
I did that with Fallout.
I know I did the same thing with Fallout 3. Because, I did buy Fallout 3 for the PS3 as well when it first, launched. So, that's the same thing that happened with me. And I got the Game of the Year edition, I played through it, I tried playing through it a couple times, until finally I found the groove. It's like, oh, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is the type of game where you could go through it, a couple of times and find little bits and pieces that you haven't done before. And basically it's like, alright, I'm not doing this, I'm doing that.
Okay, well, I'm gonna cut you off because we've just begun the show, and you've already hopped into what we've been playing.
Okay.
So, since we're already here, Gingerboy, what have you been playing?
Okay, I've been playing quite a bit in the last couple weeks here.
Good, because that covers up for me not playing jack shit.
Yeah. So, I bought Assassin's Creed 4 the day it came out, and I am having a hell of a lot of fun with that one. I'll try to make these quick because I got 3 games to touch on.
Okay.
It is definitely a lot better than Assassin's Creed 3, where Connor was just a crap character that nobody liked. This one, within the first half an hour, this guy, what Edward is his name.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually Connor's grandfather. I believe this is the first time in Assassin's Creed, in the series, where they've actually kind of gone backwards in time instead of continuing going forward. But so this one you play as Connor's grandfather, Edward, and this one's more. They took the best part of Assassin's Creed 3, which was being the pirate, and they just made that the whole game. And that is definitely is a lot of fun. I'll just say that I don't really think I have anything bad to say about this game. Honestly, it's just being a pirate's awesome. You just out in the ocean. You see their boat. You look at him, see what he's got on his boat, how much sugar, rum, cloth, stuff like that he has. I'm like, I'm gonna destroy that boat and take all his booty. You go in there, you take it all, you destroy the boat, you take all the stuff. It's a lot of fun. The story is great. Yeah, I mean, pretty much everything's great about the game. The whole... Go ahead.
Real quick, I thought you were about to end up on your Assassin's Creed 4 talk, but real quick, I haven't played the game, I haven't rented it, no interest in it, but before the game came out, I was reading up on it. Except from what I understood, what the article had said, it was he was Connor's grandkid, Connor was his grandfather.
Yeah.
Okay, so... that's it.
Okay, yeah, because in Assassin's Creed 3, you start off as Connor's dad, and Edward is, like I said, it's Edward is the grandfather of Connor, and overall, I mean, the story's great. It's a lot better. I think the characters are really good. They have Blackbeard in it, which is awesome. You get through some.
Do they have Jack Sparrow in it?
Thank God they don't. No, no.
Really, not laugh from Jack.
Did he leave again?
Yeah, he left.
Jack's not here.
Okay.
Alright, what was the last thing I just said? Oh, okay, you want me to read.
I was gone for about 10 seconds.
No.
Okay. Anyway, just continue, Gingerboy.
Okay. No, I don't. I mean, it's just kind of hard. I don't really have a lot of bad things to say about it. I still think I prefer being in Italy and Rome in Assassin's Creed, 1, 2, Brotherhood, and Revelations. I still prefer that over being a pirate still, but it's a nice change of pace. I don't want them to, and I don't think they will. This will be a continuous thing. I think maybe next year they'll do a whole different character. I don't know how. I haven't beat the game yet, so I don't know how it ends. Maybe Edward's quest continues. Maybe we get 2 or 3 games of his.
He suddenly becomes Japanese or Egyptian.
Well, there's a lot of doing a lot of the side quests, and there is present day stuff in this one. I won't go into that because it kind of spoils the rest of the games if you haven't played those yet. But you can hack computers and read people's files on what they're talking about, and there's subtle hints about where they can ancient Egypt or ancient Japan or Japan are possible places where they can go next. I think I really want to see both those games happen.
That'd be kind of funny.
I would definitely see that. Overall, though, this is a fantastic game. I I don't want to go into too many details, but overall everything is great.
Okay.
If you are interested at all in this game, or you like the other Assassin's Creed and you were just kind of burnt by the third one, jump back in with 4. They definitely make up for it. Another game I played, I haven't played it much, Batman Arkham Origins. I rented it like last weekend, but the lady at the movie store gave me Batman Arkham City instead of Origins. So I had to wait until...
You have to kill her.
No, she was cool about it. You
have to go in Assassin's Creed style.
No, so it wasn't a big deal. I went up and I got a Batman. I went up and told her what happened, and she gave me the rental for free, added an extra 5 days onto it, plus the time I already had left, so I got like a week and a half. Or no, like a week, actually, like 7 days, I think. Then I got free rental. Man of Steel is what I rented. So I'm only a couple hours on that, but I'm enjoying it. I'm glad I didn't buy it. These Assassin's Creed 4 and Batman came out like the same week. It's like a 4-day difference, and I'm glad I picked Assassin's Creed 4 over this one. It seems like, even though I really like the other Arkham City and Arkham Asylum, it seems like it's more of the same. Even the city is basically the same as Arkham City. The boss fights are still some of the best parts of the Batman games. Like I won't go into too many spoilers, but it's like at first I'm only like 2 hours in. But one of the boss battles you get into, it's not really a boss fight. It's like they set up this whole movie scene, like this whole cut scene with like this guy about to fight. And he's like, "I'm about to kick your ass," and just because like this whole rant about he's gonna beat you.
Was it Bane?
No, it wasn't Bane.
Killer Croc?
No, it's not Killer Croc. It's the electrician, I think, or something like that is his name. And
electrician. I am going to kick your ass.
It was the minor character. He was like
the electrician. I'm going to kick you ass and put live wires in your ass, Batman.
No,
it was some likey hired by fucking Deathstroke.
Yeah, there is Deathstroke is in the game. But no, like it's pretty cool. Like, so he built up this whole like 30-40 second cutscene about. And he gets like he's with some other bad guys. He's getting pumped up. You're about to like fight this guy, and like it's just this whole build up, and then it's just like I click the X button to hit him, knocks him out with one hit, and that's the boss fight. There's like this whole build up, and it's just like.
Are you sure it wasn't just a random encounter?
No, it was just they built the whole cutscene. It's like he's one of the. So basically, the story is. Black Mask is like the main bad guy in this one. At least I could tell so far. And he's hired eight different people. 8 like Bane, Killer Croc, the electric guy, Deathstroke, Deadshot, a few other people. To like these 8 assassins. Like they get $50 million if they kill Batman. And so he's one of the eight. One of the 8.
I hope it's not like Fable was, and like. You work so hard to get to the boss, and you just take all the boss in one hit.
No, the way they like
because that'd be so underwhelming. Because that was like the least part of Fable for me. It's like, okay, how come the fucking Balverine before you was harder than you?
Yeah, well, no, I don't think that's the last I'm seeing of this guy. The way they're talking, it sounds like I'm gonna see him again.
I'll get you next time, Batman.
Yeah, the way it sounded like it was like he recovered. Like I'm probably gonna see him again. I just got to the boss fight with Deathstroke, and everybody says he's one of the best boss fights they've seen in a long time. So I haven't got the chance to fight him yet. I had to stop and everything like that. But I will say so. The overall game is pretty good, but the boss fights are definitely standing out so far. And then the other game I played, I touched on it on I guess 21.5, but Call of Duty Ghosts, and I know Knuckles played a little bit too.
By literally mean 2 matches.
Yeah, okay. Well, so, I didn't play much of the online more than you did, but... excuse me.
Well, see, there's a reason why I played online.
Yeah. So, I played the campaign, and it is pretty much, I think, almost exactly the exact same story as Modern Warfare 2. Everything is almost exactly the same as Modern Warfare 2, I think.
So there was no Russian level?
No, besides no Russian level. It's basically like the whole like level where like.
So did you fight the guy at the end like in quick time event form and stab him in the eye?
There's not really a last boss. It's kind of the whole last last part is kind of stupid.
I have to chase down the General Circus.
No, it's more. Remember the level of Modern Warfare 2 where like, you're like, after it's like so the United States gets invaded and then like, you're trying to fight back. Like the
Wolverines.
What?
The Wolverines level.
Yeah, basically that's the entire game. It's just that
where you're hiding inside of a Burger King.
Yeah, there's no Burger Town, but it's kind of essentially you know what I'm saying though. It's pretty much it's like it almost seems like it's a side story of Modern Warfare 2.
You're playing as Ghost and his kid, right?
Yeah, you're playing Ghosts are these like the elite soldiers for the United States Army, and like you're basically like I won't go into spoilers, even though it's a crappy story. But you're
go into spoilers for a Call of Duty game that has a campaign. So
yeah, well no, so like the story like there's you and like your brother.
Spoiler alert: you win.
Yeah. No, so like there's you and your brother, and like you're trying to like you meet the Ghost eventually, and then you try to get into the Ghost and like things like that. Like you just try to prove on the battlefield that you're one of the best. And
one of the best. Just got out of school.
Well, no, there's more than that, but no, it's
North Korea invaded.
If you've seen it,
let's go.
If you've seen a war movie, you've seen the Call of Duty.
If you've seen Red Dawn,
yeah, pretty much.
I mean the original Red Dawn, not the remake.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Sorry, I'll take a drink of my beer. But, no, it's... I talked to a few of my friends about the campaign. They're big Call of Duty guys. They love the story. So I guess if you love the Call of Duty stories, you love the Call of Duty games, you're going to love this game. If you don't, then just stay away from it. Or if you're sick of Call of Duty like I am, then stay away from it because you're going to be sick of this game too, probably. But that's pretty much all I've been playing. I guess I should say all I've been playing.
Am I the only person who wishes there was another World War just so we can get something new?
No. I think you are the only person actually. I'd rather just
I'm joking, by the way.
Oh god, that'd be kind of funny. It's like, I wish there was another World War. All of a sudden, a couple of years later,
I wish 50 million people died so we can get like 8 more good fighting or war games.
Yeah, but yeah, I played a little. I went to Redbox after I got out of school one day. Picked up Ghost. And I was like, I'm going to play the campaign and return it because I don't give a two fucks about the multiplayer. Well, to my disarray, I got home, put Ghost in. The only thing that Redbox had was the Call of Duty Ghost multiplayer. So I had to put up with that shit. Played match or two, was like, yep, this is Call of Duty. And another match later, I was like, it's still shit. It's shit just as Black Ops 2 was.
Yep. Yeah, I've played about 5 or 6 matches with a couple of buddies, and I was like, I'm kind of done with this.
And my third match, I said, you know what? Screw this dashboard.
Yeah,
I'm done with this game.
No, like I did notice that actually in Redbox. There's 2 discs. There's disc 1, which is the multiplayer.
Is there actually disc 2 now?
There is 2 discs in there. I noticed that because I went to go rent it for my sister, and they had 2 discs. And I guess the first one is I think disc. I don't know for sure, but I think disc 1 is multiplayer, and the disc 2 is the campaign.
Well, see, they didn't have disc 2.
Well, I think it's only
I went on Redbox. I went on Redbox.com. They didn't have it.
No, actually, PS3 only has 1 disc.
Yeah.
So they're both on there, but it's weird though because when I rented the game from the movie store. They had like the second disc was just an install. The first disc had multiplayer and campaign.
The second disc was the install unlock for the first disc.
Oh, that's probably what it is. That's probably what we need for the campaign.
Yeah, it's like, so don't rent Call of Duty Ghost disc 1 at Redbox.
Yeah. Unless you really want to play the campaign. If you want
you don't want to play the campaign, yeah.
So.
But, real quick, before I get out of that, God, I lost it. Like, I had it right before you said something. Oh, well, I guess it really wasn't important. Call of Duty Ghost sucks.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're just going to move away from that. We're going to talk about Extra Life real quick, because
Sure.
it was something that was mentioned in the last episode that
Do we want to talk about what Jack played?
he went...
Nah, that's fine. Go on ahead.
well, he went through Skyrim, so...
Okay.
But
We had a couple things.
you really want to talk about Wind Waker HD again?
I didn't really say much about Wind Waker HD, but let's just go ahead and go on the other topics.
Seen
We-
you on
we-
like 2 episodes ago?
No, I lost the audio to that episode.
No,
They talked about it.
No, I'm talking about the episode before last.
I don't
The
think
one
you- I
before
don't-
you lost
I don't-
audio.
No, I don't think you did.
Okay, real quick, talk about Wind Waker.
No, Jack, take your time. Talk about all you want.
When I said that, I meant take your time.
Well, started up Wind Waker during Extra Life. Just basically just try to get my bearings, try to start this various game. It's pretty much remains kind of the same as the GameCube version, though. I mean, it looks really good. I mean, it looks really pretty. Things are actually just look much better than, say, the composite like setting that the GameCube had. Like, obviously, I mean, the cel shaded graphics really pop up on the HD screen. It really just seems like it's like a fluid type of cartoon that you're interacting with. I would more or less like match it with some sort of like Pixar kind of cartoon with terms of the visuals. As far as like gameplay goes, it's pretty much the same as like the other previous Zelda games, say like Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask and stuff. You still do the Z targeting, you're still like solving little like puzzles and stuff. There is an option for when you're sailing and stuff that can actually make your boat go faster. But in order to do that, you have to go to this auction house or something in Windfall Island and try to like go through it a couple times and for the item to pop up and stuff. I haven't done that yet, but currently I've played all the way through to, let's see, I've went past the Forsaken Fortress, went past the first 2 dungeons, and I believe I am just collected all those pearls and stuff, and I'm just at Forsaken Fortress again to... I just picked up that big old hammer, I think it was, for the Forsaken Fortress. And let's see. From what I've noticed, the gamepad really works well for the mapping and stuff like that. You're not constantly pausing to look down upon to select items or to look at the map or something like that, because it's conveniently placed upon the gamepad. Of course, it also has the option to play it off the TV. If you press the select button on the Wii U gamepad, you can just play it on your bed or whatever, and someone else can take up the TV. You know, those little basic features, but yeah, other than that, I believe that Wind Waker HD is a really good port from the GameCube version. It's actually, I feel it's a lot better in terms of convenience and just things that go, just flowing smoothly and stuff compared to the GameCube version. Because a lot of the nuisances and stuff are taken away.
Yeah, I agree with you. What I did play of it wasn't much. I went over to my friend's house who has it, and I do think the gamepad, I think you're right, makes it a lot easier, especially with the mapping and then having all your items right there. It's definitely this. If you haven't played Wind Waker, if you have a Wii U, this is a game you have to own. Man, if you have a Wii U,
I would agree with that. I mean, I really would agree. Especially if you're trying to get one of those bundles during the holiday, like, say, the New Super Mario Bros. U or whatever. I mean, right now, like, during the holiday of this year, if you're not getting an HD console and you want to invest in something for, like, say, the holidays, a Wii U is actually a good alternative right now.
Yeah, maybe not for a kid. Like, he might hurt you. No, but if you...
It all depends upon if you want to play Nintendo's games and stuff and you're older,
Yeah. I definitely would not mind getting one of those for Christmas. I would love to have a Wii U for Christmas.
Yeah, because you know what
Would you rather get a Wii U for Christmas or a PS4 for Christmas?
Wii U. I'd say Wii U, honestly. If I'm just looking at games I want to play for it, everything right now, I would go Wii U. But I'm gonna buy a PS4 before I buy a Wii U. Because I think in the future, the PS4 will be a better option for me. A smarter.
The PS4 might have a slightly better return.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I would understand that, but you know what? Even with the case for this generation coming to a close and stuff like that, usually Nintendo systems are a good secondary system. in place of, say, like, if you have a PS3 or Xbox 360, having the Wii or something on the side. I think the case will happen again with people having the Xbox One or the PS4 or both and having the Wii U for what they want to play.
I guarantee you there's a large percent of people that have a Wii also had another console.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. I definitely, for a long time there, I had I played most of my games on 360, but when the big Nintendo game came out for the Wii, I'd just buy that. And it was definitely worth it in the beginning. I haven't played my Wii in a couple of years, though, so I need to... that sounds bad, I know. But, no, there's definitely a couple of games, like, I still want to play Skyward Sword. Eventually, I'm going to do that. But I agree with you, though. I don't know if a Wii U would be a great... Unless you're really into Nintendo games, I don't know if it would be a great... just if you're only going to have one console, that wouldn't be my choice. But if I'm going to get two, I would go with the Xbox One or the PS4 based on your preference. And then the Wii U, definitely. But we're going to Nintendo stuff again. Let's stop.
Well, you know what? If if you're someone like, say, like I don't know, like a kid or something, and you see like the Xbox One or the PS4, and you've played either the Xbox 360 or the PS3, of course you're going to want one of those systems for Christmas. It's like,
yeah,
I would want it, if it was up to me, I would probably get a PS4 for Christmas because I wanted to, be up on the latest like consoles, latest games and stuff.
Yeah, definitely. That's true. That is very true. Knuckles, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I zoned out when I started talking about the Wii U.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Well, okay, we're gonna move on. You done, Jack?
Yes.
You done, Gingerboy?
Sure.
Because I don't want to come back to this topic.
Okay.
We're doing a Nintendo episode again.
What a better way to turn off our audience.
Let me go open my bottle of tequila.
Alright, buddy, see you in 45 minutes.
Alright, well, we're gonna, before we go into our actual topics, we're gonna go over a little extra life stuff. Like what we did and who won the bet and whatnot.
Okay.
And what we did. It's like, and if we do it again.
Okay.
So, overall, this is my fourth year doing it. I enjoy it. I do it every year, so I'll do it from next year till whenever it ends, and hopefully it'll never end.
Yeah, definitely.
And I play like some old games trying to win that bet, but then I realized Gingerboy here wasn't getting any achievements for the first 4 hours.
Yeah,
so I was like, I was going to stop and relax. So, but I spent most of my time on WWE 2K14. It's like, yeah, it's a new wrestling game with a slightly enhanced graphics and a roster update.
Yep.
But yeah, pretty much all it is. And
somehow it was 5 years.
Yeah, for real. Same game for the past 5 years. But luckily I had only rented it from Redbox. But personally, I know it was very exhausting. And Tyler or Gingerboy, would you like to talk about your experience through it?
Sure.
Since it was your first year.
Yeah. I will say that when people talk about playing games 24 straight hours, they talk about when they talk about doing actual life, they talk about how brutal it is, especially the next couple of days. And I knew it wasn't going to be easy, but I didn't realize when people say it was going to be really tough, it actually is really, really tough to do. Overall, I had a great time though. I mean, a lot of us were in a party chat together. There's 4 or 5 of us pretty much the entire time. But I had a great time. I played quite a bit of Assassin's Creed 4, NCAA football, obviously. What else did I play? I played Resident Evil 6 because I hate myself.
I can't believe you actually did that.
Yeah, pretty much the entire time, Knuckles is just like, why are you doing this to yourself? I'll give Knuckles credit. He was trying to walk me off that edge, but I had to make the leap, and I did it for about 3 hours, and that game is terrible. God, I can't believe we did that. I still gotta beat that game. I gotta beat it. I can't get over it until I beat it. Like, that's the only way I'm going to get over that game being so terrible.
Actually, no. Yeah, there's an easier way to get over it.
What's that?
Take it to GameStop and get 50 cents off of it.
Nope. I'm gonna, because I'll just rebuy it eventually. It's always gonna haunt me. So I'm gonna beat it before I get new consoles.
No, you return it, and then you put it in the dark recesses of your mind for
Nope.
the next couple months. Then whenever you get rid of your current consoles, you're like, oh,
Never get
crap,
rid of
can't
those.
go back and
No,
play
what
it.
you should do is just like play through, beat it, then set it on fire.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Or just smash it and then set it on fire. Don't even bother
Just
playing.
bury its
I'm gonna beat
remains
it.
in the backyard.
It's gonna happen. I'm gonna beat it eventually. But I really think that's all I really played. I think I played NCAA, Assassin's Creed 4, Resident Evil 6. I did for like the last 10 minutes. I think I played Geometry Wars 2. Just because I didn't want to start a new mission in Assassin's Creed 4. And I was
You hooked on for like 5 more hours.
No, I was able to put that. I was so freaking exhausted at that point. I was doing terrible at that game, so I had to stop after I made the whole 25 hours. I played Borderlands 2 for like 5 hours, actually, like the middle of the night.
Yeah, you play with a couple people from
I played with
Big Red Barrel and
I played with
Ship.
Dave from Big Red Barrel, Jitterbug from Talking Chip,
Awesome.
and Shabby Shav.
From the communities.
From the communities, yeah, and
Sounds like an awesome
all great
night.
guys. It was definitely that was a great time. Overall, I think I really had a great time. It was. I will say that the last probably 10 hours was awful. Even though I enjoyed a lot of it, but it was like overall it was hard to enjoy the games because pretty much especially the last 3 hours. I didn't want to play games anymore. I was so sick of playing games.
We'll get into that in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Alright. Jack, this is also your first time, first Extra Life, and you did something completely different.
Indeed.
And you weren't with us in the party chat, you were by yourself, which made it a little harder on
Yes. Well, yes.
you. Go ahead and talk about what you did.
Well, I decided to do something a little bit different, and I decided that, hey, maybe it's a good idea if I just stream a lot of my gameplay on our Twitch TV.
Which I give you,
account.
that was a good idea, but
I know.
God, that sucks.
I know. It kind of sucked like during the initial a couple hours and stuff because I'm just streaming content and stuff. I would have sometimes issues with the audio stuff because I'm trying to convert my freaking Dazzle and stuff with the XSplit, and then the XSplit tried to make sure that people hear what I'm talking about while I'm trying to do that. I just had a bunch of little technical problems that kept on plaguing me, but I played about 11 games. I didn't even go for the full 24 hours. For this first Extra Life thing, I had to work the next day, so I only spent about maybe 8-9 hours max, but at that time I played...
Oh shit, yeah, next year you're gonna regret that.
I know.
Next year's gonna be painful for you if you only did 9 hours.
I know. But in that time I ended up just playing a lot of what was the first game that I played?
Power
Yep,
Rangers.
that's right. I played through the entire Mighty Morphin Power Rangers game for the Super Nintendo that we pretty much made a bet or something on, that I couldn't beat it because it was a little bit too hard. So what I do, I play through the whole game and I do a no-death run.
I didn't say it was, we didn't make a bet to say it was too hard, it's just,
No, you said it was you said you couldn't make it past the second level or something like that.
well, this is also from a 5-year-old's experience with
True.
the game.
True.
Nichols, you're 42 years old. What do you mean 5 years experience?
42 years old.
I was 5 years old when I played the damn Power Rangers game. On
That
the
game
Super
has been out since
Nintendo.
1974.
I didn't know the Super Nintendo was around since then. Anyway.
I don't know either.
Yeah, in 1974 I invented a time machine, came up, picked the Super Nintendo,
Wow.
and then went back in time.
Well, you made a mistake, especially with the PS4 and everything like that.
But yeah, let's...
See, I didn't expect that. It was like, I went up to the night, he's like, oh, this is the best thing we were ever going to get.
That was stupid. You should listen to the guy at Stone at Blockbuster. Because if you went 15 years in the future, you would have realized that Blockbuster is no more.
Yeah, I was like, sure, one of the guys was like, retire now. Retire while you can get your...
This is the best it's ever gonna be. Just stop now. Quit.
Retire. Get your pension.
Get your pension.
Go on, Jackie boy.
Well, with the experience of that whole Power Ranger game, just doing that no death run, I've just went through, I just played it, and I just realized, you know what, this game isn't really as bad as like I was making it out to be, because I go through each course, each stage, there's like about 5 stages and like 2 Megazord battle things at the end. So I go through each character. I kept getting like there's like maybe one portion that I wasn't paying attention because I was streaming, doing all this stuff, where I almost died because I was playing as the Pink Ranger, right, during the stage 2. And I kept getting randomly like hit or something with the fucking putties. They're like trying to just toss me everywhere, just do all this various shit. And it just makes me realize, God, they did not make the female characters very strong at all.
Sexist.
I know. What's really hilarious is when you morph and stuff into your ranger form, it's just the same character sprite but different colors. So the girls just look like they're all massive.
Really? You just realized that?
No. I've known that for a while though, but anyway, the best part about that game is really just the last couple Megazord battles, because it's like a fully confident type of fighting game. But enough about Power Rangers and stuff like that. I played a bunch of other games too. I started Wind Waker HD, which I've already touched upon. I played a little bit of Trine 2, which, hey, it's pretty comparable on the Wii U gamepad. Let's see. I played a bit of WWF No Mercy, which, yeah,
buddy.
Oh man, that's such a funny experience. I went through the night before, turned on WWF No Mercy, and decided to make a couple of character calls, and...
Oh, we don't need to talk about this.
I think we should just dedicate the show to this.
And so I make 2 characters, one of Knuckles and one of Gingerboy, right? And I just do it in the most like hideous, grotesque way that I could possibly do it. And I just have them wrestle each other.
Just like Knuckles. It was weird.
I like it because Knuckles had the mankind mask and like the pink.
Well, see, yours look exactly like yours too.
I know, man.
Because you also had that huge bra.
I know, man. Hey,
Does that cheetah top?
It, man. Get all mine from Victoria's Secret, dude. Worth it.
So yeah, you have Knuckles' character, which just basically looks like some sort of metrosexual mankind with friggin' pink Daisy Duke shorts and stuff. Then you have Gingerboy's character, which look like some sort of cross-dressing, like flaming hot, like transgender person. And
last time I sent pictures to Jack when I'm drinking again. It's just like that.
And so I put the difficulty to the highest level, and I just have them duke it out with each other, just like a normal match. And after like about 5, maybe 10 minutes or so of them fighting, it's like Gingerboy's like character, and I even said during the chat, I'm not even controlling what they're doing. He Irish whips like Knuckles' character to the corner, puts him on the top rope, and all of a sudden I just proceed to see Gingerboy's character just go up to the top rope and just start gyrating his hips inside Knuckles' face and just give him a hurricane run and pinned him for the 3.
Frankensteiner, even better. Frankensteiner hit him with.
I thought it was only a Frankensteiner if it was done by Scott Steiner, but anyway.
Nope.
Well, Frankensteiner.
I am the big bad booty daddy, so it's kind of the same thing.
Okay, well, Frankensteiner, Hurricane Rana, it's the same type of purpose here, but anyway, it was just so hilarious because the reaction in the chat, definitely from Knuckles and from Sam, it just made it so classic. It's like Sam's like, that was the best thing, that's the best moment right there. But yeah, after that highlight that was the WWF like No Mercy thing, I just started to wind down a bit, just play a little bit of Smash Bros. Melee here, play a little bit of Metroid Prime, play a little bit of Mario 3, and that was pretty much it. Raised a couple of bucks from like one of the other friends, like one of my other friends, like here, Esmeralda Portillo, and stuff like that, donated a couple of bucks towards me and stuff, which I really do appreciate, and that was very nice of her to do that.
Well, just think about it. You actually got someone to raise money for you. Gingerboy here paid $25 to himself.
That's very true.
Yeah, I got friends and family.
If that makes you feel any better.
I was just have friends and family, so they're supposed to donate, but they haven't yet. So.
Well, it's still good up until like around
before
December
31st.
Yeah, the 31st of December.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do it by then.
Yeah, and what was I gonna say? What were some of the problems y'all have had over Extra Life during Extra Life?
I drank too many energy drinks and was sick.
Oh, man.
Don't do that. That was a terrible mistake.
Yep. What about you?
Oh, for me, it was sitting for a long duration during the damn computer. Because I'll tell you what, after the first 5 hours or so of playing, from like 8:45 until around 2 o'clock, I had to take a break.
Yeah. I definitely, what helped was like around, I started like 8:30 in the morning my time,
Yeah.
and about 10:30, 11 o'clock at night, I just took like a 15-20 minute shower, and that definitely helped quite a bit.
No
Just
shit.
just kind of get your eyes off the TV for a while, you're not focusing on anything, and that definitely helped quite a bit.
I know.
I didn't take enough breaks. I think I took like that one break, and then maybe I think like 2 like 5-10 minute breaks in between that at that time, and then that was pretty much it.
For me, I knew if I took a break, I'd pass out. So I just I tried to power through it, and then my Xbox suddenly was making like weird noises. I was like,
shit.
okay, I'm gonna turn this off. So I sent a text to Gingerboy, and it's like, Xbox is making a weird noise. So I'm gonna play Pokemon.
And I called it. What happened next?
I fell asleep.
Yep. Because freaking, like, an hour later, everybody's like, where'd Knuckles go? I'm like, he went and played Pokemon, so he probably fell asleep.
So I woke up early Sunday morning, and then made up my hours that I didn't get to do. And even without making up those hours, I still beat Tyler in that bet.
Yep. By about 350 points. I took my shot already. I actually took my shot about 6 times.
He really took 6 shots?
No, okay, so here's what. So I took the shot in the original episode 22.
You took 2 shots in episode 22, didn't you?
No, I only took the one. I took my shot there. And then I lost the audio, of course, so...
Oh, yeah, that was really bonerific, though.
I hate you.
That was a joke that we did in the last episode that didn't get aired, but...
Yeah, so I took the shot there. So what I did was I filmed a little thing I recorded a little thing at the beginning of 21.5, explaining what happened and everything like that. And I did that probably like 6-7 times, that take, and I got to the end. It took the shot every like about 4 of those times. So I ended up taking like 4 shots there. So I did 5 shots. So
damn.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not easy talking for 3 minutes straight, off the top of your head, trying to cover everything.
Off the cuff.
Yeah. Because like I would do it and like I record, I'm like, I forgot to mention that. And then like after I took the shot, I'm like, I gotta redo it now. So I delete it, redo it.
Yeah, which it was probably a good thing that you fucked up your audio, because we forgot to mention one cruel detail.
What was that?
About Extra Life, and when I say cruel, I mean actual cruel. Some fuckheads, DDoS, the Extra Life site.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Which, to explain what that is, the way it was explained to me was that it's not like they didn't hack the website, they didn't take any personal information from Extra Life, the website, but it's kind of like being stuck in a traffic jam. Like, you're trying to get online.
They just block people from getting to the site.
Yes, people couldn't get on the site, and that's
for a charity site, people were actually raising money on
the
that
biggest
day.
day that they build up year-round for this one day. And they did the same thing actually this past Saturday on the makeup day.
Really?
They did the same thing 2 more times. Yep. So I think it got attacked three times on November 2nd, the day.
They got attacked 4 times that day.
4 times, and then it got attacked 2 more times on the makeup day.
I'm not religious or anything, but like this is the type of thing that I wish there was a God, which means there is a hell, because there is a certain place in hell for those assholes.
Yep.
Right next to the child molesters. And
No,
the people that spoil movies.
No, it's probably one step under the child molesters.
Probably.
These guys are trying to not help the kids at all.
No.
Yeah, they're trying to. Yeah,
they're trying to keep the kids sick.
And this is something we were talking about in the chat, like in the party chat we were doing. Is like I could see why people want to hack like Google or the guys that hacked the PlayStation Network,
Right.
things like that. Those people got jobs out of that. They're famous because of that. Well, not like they're not A-list celebrities, but they're known on the internet. They're well-known people.
Who's that retard that hacked Sony and now has a job at Facebook?
Oh, GeoShock?
GeoHot.
GeoHot, that's right.
Yeah, Geo.
Yeah, he brought down the PlayStation Network for 2 months, and yeah, now he's got a job. He had a job at Google, and got a job at Facebook now. And I can see why people want to hack stuff because that people get jobs out of actually doing that, and I can see why people hate Sony.
Or you get your ass sued.
Either way,
too, but so those guys got jobs and they're famous. They got their names out there, and people like Sony was asked for it basically. They said, "Oh, we're unhackable," and they got hacked. So they come. There's people that hate Sony out there. There's people who love Sony out there. Who hates a charity for kids, sick kids?
Yeah, really.
Like, who wants to stop sick kids from getting money? Like, I hope the worst things imaginable happen to that person or those people. Seriously, like, the money goes to kids that are sick and desperately need. The hospitals need money to help these kids, and these guys stopped it.
To assholes, I hope you're listening, because this message is for you. Go fucking kill yourself.
No, here's what I want. I want the names to come out that did it, and if that ever happens, those guys are screwed.
I want a public
because every time they
execution for
apply for a credit card, that thing's gonna be out in public, and it's gonna get they're gonna have $30,000 in freaking charges on it. Those guys will never be able to apply for anything ever again online.
Well, hey guys, there's your free Xbox Ones.
everybody in the world gets an Xbox One. Yeah, that's all.
That would be cool if it was like, all right, if Microsoft came into this, was like, we got every children's hospital gets an Xbox One.
It'd be more like Sony, because Sony's been big on doing this.
Yeah, no, it was like just something that Xbox can come to try to win back people.
That'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of funny if like Sony or something, or not Sony, but like somebody from the Extra Life thinks, yeah, let's put a bounty on these DOS people's heads. Just
yeah.
We'll give you such and such.
But let's go ahead and continue on to our show.
Okay.
Yeah, we got like a crap ton of topics here. So.
I'm sure we're not going to do half of them.
We can do some of them though, at least.
So, speaking of PlayStation or Sony actually contributing to Extra Life, like everyone got a free month of PlayStation Plus.
Yay!
If you raised
$10.
$10.
Yep.
Yeah. If you raised $10, you got free month of PlayStation Plus. Well, it turns out that they've announced that the PS4 and the Vita are going to have a 2,000 friends list limit.
That's crazy.
So who here actually has filled up their 100 limit?
I did like a couple years ago, and I deleted like half of them because I never even talked to most of those people.
I have not even remotely even touched that. I think I'm like about 40 or freaking like 35 away from that limit.
Okay, see, for me, I have probably 20-something friends on my PS3.
Mm-hmm.
And probably about 40 on my Xbox.
Yeah. I'm at 65 on my Xbox. So.
Yeah, it's like a 2,000 limit.
Well, the cool thing, what they're doing is, you're going to have 2,000 people on there, but I think it's a great idea because there's people out there that, they're obviously way more popular than we are that do podcasts, and they have huge communities. People want to play with them, but they can't. So that's cool in that aspect.
I feel sorry for those people, though.
Yeah, seriously.
But what they're doing is they're actually, I guess what I've heard anyways, is they're basically going to make like your real, there's going to be like another friends list where it's just like the people that you communicate with the most.
Your top 10.
Yeah, like your Fab 5 or something like that. Kind of like the
your
T-Mobile
favorites.
Yeah, they give you a favorites list. And you can pretty much that's basically what you can do there. So that's cool in that aspect. It's great that way because you can, if you say you're popular out there and you have people want to be on your friends list, bam, they're on there.
Man.
So you can always have people to play with. I think I don't know. I don't really see the huge negative in it unless like people are constantly like, "Hey, join our party chat. Hey, you want to play a game? Hey, you want to play a game? Hey, you want to play a game?"
I'm a part of the roosterteeth.com community, and I know the people over there at Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter, like, I've seen some of their videos, and whenever they open their guide up, they have their 100 friends locked, like, list locked. Then they, when they scroll down to accept the game invite, they have, like, over 100 messages.
People wanting on their friends list, yeah.
People wanting on the friends list.
Wow.
I was like, oh my god, I feel sorry for those people.
So it's great I mean, it's a very small market, I guess, of people that have that problem, but...
Yeah, but the thing is, I was like, who actually wants to have 2,000 people on their friends list?
I don't know.
I have no clue. I don't see the benefit of that.
No, I don't know. I think you need to go over 100. I think 500 would be fine. I'm not complaining. I'm never going to reach that mark.
Neither am I.
I have 46 people. I've cut down because
I did the exact same. I was like at 97 or 98
at the peak when I was doing my clan stuff, and like I was manager. I was like, I at least had like 70 people.
Yeah, well,
then, like I didn't even have a full 100.
Yeah, well, I used to,
and you can probably argue it's like probably the most popular clan, but like the PMS H2O clan, like which certain PMS members are part of the Frag Dolls, and on top of that, and God, I don't know, but. Like, even them, like, when I was a part of there, and, like, kind of like middle management, pretty much, I had 70-something friends. I didn't accept everybody.
Yeah.
And, I didn't accept everybody, and I, didn't play with everyone that was on my friends list.
That's definitely true. Like, I mean, I was part of a few communities a couple of years back, and I remember I was always in the mid 90s with friends lists. So, and I think I honestly maybe played with 10 of those people on a regular basis, and maybe ever actually played online or chatted with at all 30 of them. So I definitely did. A few years ago, I did cut back. It's slowly went all the way down like to 40 people, and then I've slowly gone back to 65. I think I'm about like 65 right now. But no, I don't think it's huge negative. It could be annoying for those people if you got.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be annoying for the people who actually get 2,000.
Because if you
2,000 friends on there,
hopefully you're able to you can put it like kind of a private. We don't have to go offline. But like you can just say just nobody bug me.
Top 10 friends only to see you on.
Or just do it like that, or just say when you go online you can change your settings to private or something like that, so you don't get messages or anything like that, or people can send you messages but you won't see them at that point in time until later on. I don't know.
Which one do you like better? Which idea do you like better? The 2,000 friends list? Or the one Xbox has where you can follow the people that you want to that are popular.
I don't. I'd probably go. So basically, Twitter where you can follow people.
Yeah, I kind of like that option better.
I think. I don't know. I guess it's basically asking if I like the Twitter or the Facebook aspect better with the friends list and stuff.
Pretty much.
I don't know. It's tough to say because it might make it worse for the people that are really popular out there. Because now they might have 6,000 people following them or something,
Yeah.
Well, not to take anything away or anything like that, though, but you know what the Wii U kind of interface does sort of have that. It doesn't have, say, room for 1,000 friends or something like that, but you can follow people, you can...
Does it even have room for friends?
Yeah, it has a friends list on it.
It has a friend list. It has a friend list thing. You can follow different people. I mean, I got Godfrey from Gamertag Radio, it's one of my friends, though, on the Wii U stuff. I follow guys like Jim Sterling and, Kevin Cassidy from Go Nintendo and stuff like that. Just the various things. I kind of like that option, though, to follow people. And if I had to choose between, either having the 2,000 friends or the follows thing, I probably would just do the follow, because it's just a lot easier just to, get in contact if they follow you and do this and do that.
Yeah, that's very true. I think
easier to maintain.
I think the following would be a lot easier with the certain roles. I definitely wouldn't want... If I have 8,000 people following me on the Xbox One or PS4, I don't want 8,000 people sending me messages constantly.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think with like Twitter, like if you can only message people if they follow you back. So if that was the case,
I don't think it was like that.
Oh.
Well, you can message people now, and not be on the friends list.
Yeah, but I don't know. There's gonna be certain things you can do though where you can block people at certain times from bugging you though. But I don't know. Overall, I don't think it's a bad idea as long as there's certain things in place to prevent from constant bugging.
Right.
That's basically how I see it.
Yeah.
And speaking of the Xbox One follow, did anyone see the video that Microsoft put out showing the Xbox One demo?
Yes, I did.
What'd y'all think of it?
Where was this video 6 months ago?
Yeah, really.
Probably in that preconception where the Xbox hasn't been constructed yet.
It's just like, if they would have showed this when they were I mean, it's not a huge thing, so go over the video, I guess. It just kind of shows like the interface and how quick...
We'll post the video in the Drunk Dash Nerd Facebook group.
Well, yeah, we'll post it in there and you can look at it. But just kind of go over it for people just listening. It was a couple of the top people from Microsoft showing off kind of like how quick it is to go through menus, like how quick you can go through to your game, to your TV, to Skype. Like, just it's very smooth. And if this is real, like, it could be very well edited and look like it's quick. But it was like the guy went from Forza to watching TV to being on Skype in like 8 seconds.
That shit was fantastic.
And like it was kind of cool. Like, so this guy was like he was talking on Skype, doing video chat on Skype, and the guy was walking around his room, and the Kinect was following him. And one guy, like,
not with motors or anything, just
it was just
digital imaging.
Yeah, and like there was like two guys on a couch together, and like the Kinect, like they both had Xbox profiles, and one of the guys, like I think his name was Yusuf, he was logged in. Well, he walked out of the way of the camera, and the other guy was sitting there, and it recognized him, and it logged out Yusuf and logged this guy into his Xbox profile.
Yeah,
they have different Xboxes, but it still recognized who he was and logged him in automatically, like.
That's pretty snappy.
Fingers like that. And then Yusuf came back, bam, logged him right back in. That's pretty cool. It's not a...
Yeah, that video actually made me want to not buy the PS4 and actually buy the Xbox One.
It's not like... I wouldn't say it's a huge game changer to me, but it's very impressive.
It's very
It doesn't
convenient,
switch my opinion on the consoles.
Well, a few episodes ago when I was talking about how the Xbox One didn't really benefit me, that TV shit didn't really benefit me because I don't watch, I don't have cable. That actually changed because I actually had gotten the cable installed.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, okay, so now I can actually have the Xbox One benefit me now. And like just watching the seamless integration, I was like, wow. And then the way he says, like, you can watch TV and still get your you can still get like hey, you want to come play or something? You can get invite. You can still get invites or whatnot to your
while
Xbox.
watching your cable. That's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like, that's fantastic. I was like, but yeah, there was a downside to that. Is like, I don't want to like the drawback to that is like, if I'm probably watching TV or if I'm watching a movie, I probably don't want to be interrupted.
Well, obviously, you can turn your Xbox off, though.
Yeah.
I'm just imagining Knuckles just watching some Porters. I'm like, hey, do you want to play some of this?
Oh, yeah. Skype
so,
chat.
God damn it! All of a sudden, like, someone else looks like Cassie's on the other end.
Wow, really?
Knuckles, what are you doing? Oh no, put it away!
What the fuck?
Anyway.
You took it to a really weird place.
That's just me.
That's why he's here.
I gotta balance out something.
That was very weird. And, well, anyway, Jack, you said you watched it, and
yes.
As the current PlayStation fanboy, what did you think of it?
You know what? I think I actually did enjoy it. I do agree with Gingerboy that it's impressive. You know, it's really nice to look
It's very seamless. It looks like it's very easy to use and stuff. If I were to get an Xbox One or something like that, I would very much like just to go through that interface. Really, I mean, it just seemed like the experience was like didn't have like too many nuisances. Didn't have to go through a lot of like various steps and stuff. It just seemed like, okay, I step in the room. Okay, I'm logged in my profile. I get to watch whatever the hell it is that is on my QA, or play whatever type of games. If I wanted to, say, give a call or something to one of you guys or something like that, I could do that if you guys are even online. So it's like, hey, I thought it was
Jack,
okay.
you can't get a PS4 because if you can't get an Xbox One, because if you get an Xbox One, not a PS4, who am I going to play MLB The Show with?
That's very true too.
What you could do is get both of them, and then you can have if you can play on Xbox One, and then you can invite from. You can get an invite from him on Skype. It's like, hey, you want to play MLB whatever the show?
There you go.
That would actually be pretty funny.
It's like, you can get a Skype call from him on Xbox saying you want to play MLB The Show. And then you can say Xbox, PS4.
And that actually does work. That's not even actually really a joke. That's a real... You can do that.
That's an actual command. That's funny.
Yeah, you can actually do it with Wii U, too. You can say Xbox, Wii U, and it'll switch to the Wii U.
And then the Wii U does R2-D2 laugh.
Goes, Wah! You know, that's what the Xbox One does, and it blows up.
No, that's when it malfunctions and stuff like, woo! You know. Oh, God. I'm not going to feel sorry for you for editing this now.
But, is that it?
Yeah, I think
Jack?
we're
Well, you know what? I know I'm going to end up getting both consoles eventually.
I don't know if I will.
I am, because that video actually made me want to get it. Because it made me realize I actually have cable now.
Yep.
I have cable, too, and I still have no interest in it.
I have cable, and I like football. Anyway.
Yeah, it's like, when I was watching that video, I saw hockey instead of football.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't stand football at all. But,
We know. Every time we talk about it, you leave.
That's very true.
right. But, there's old obscure game. Like, this isn't a seamless segue at all, but there's an old game, like... this is a terrible old game. The game called Kane and Lynch came out several years ago.
Yes.
And apparently now they're putting Gerard Butler and Vin Diesel as Kane and Lynch.
Oh.
Real question. Either you knew what the other actors that were supposed to be Kane and Lynch were a couple years ago in the movie?
No.
I probably heard it when it was announced, but I don't remember now. Do you remember who it was?
Yes, it was Jamie Foxx and Bruce Willis.
I think I like that tandem better.
That sounds better, actually.
Bruce Willis was Kane and Jamie Foxx was Lynch.
See, I kind of, I didn't like freaking Kane and Lynch 1, but I did really enjoy Kane and Lynch 2. I thought that was definitely...
Kane and Lynch, Dog Days.
Yeah, I did really enjoy that one. It was very short. I was really upset. It was a solid.
There was that mission where you're running through the streets butt naked.
That was pretty funny. It was actually a pretty funny game. It was kind of more like filmed like Cops, almost. Like it was like if Cops made a game, this is it. Just like up to 12 though on a scale of 10. Just how crazy it gets.
Gingerboy.
Because you have like a camera. Like basically the entire time you have a cameraman following you, kind of thing. You don't actually have. They don't actually. There's not an actual cameraman, but that's the way it's filmed. Like it's filmed like it's a movie. And, like, you're running down the street getting in fights, and, like, there's a camera following you.
See, I wouldn't mind watching that with Jamie Foxx and Bruce Willis, that scene.
Yeah, I don't think...
that scene was going to be fucking hilarious.
I don't think Vin Diesel and Gerald... Because it's kind of somewhat... It's a dark comedy.
Those are serious actors.
I don't think those two can pull off the comedy so much, but...
Yeah, well, those two are actual serious actors.
That's what I mean. I don't... Vin Diesel's done a couple little comedy things, but like The Pacifier.
Come on, The Pacifier, really.
Best movie ever.
But Jamie Foxx and Bruce Willis, they've done like serious roles, and then they've done comedy roles, and then they've even done serious comedy roles.
Yeah, so I think that'd be
a perfect fit. Like The Expendables 2. Bruce Willis was fucking fantastic in it.
Everybody was fantastic in that movie.
Oh, Stallone wasn't.
No, but
I'm not.
he hasn't been fantastic since Rocky 6.
Adrian.
Adrian!
Don't. Oh, I love Rocky. Now I want to go watch Rocky movies.
Okay,
It stinks in here! It stinks in here! Sorry. Sorry.
so, going back to good games and good topics,
The Rocky video game?
Oh God.
GameCube?
aka,
I actually played that game. It's terrible.
Oh.
actually a Punch-Out with Rocky themed.
That'd be awesome.
That one actually sounds more awesome.
Damn it!
But,
I want to go play. I want to go watch Rocky now.
But, apparently, SteamOS won't have any exclusives.
Yeah, not surprising.
This is so stupid. Someone go.
Honest?
Oh, well, clearly you have a huge opinion about
Yeah,
it.
go ahead, Tyler.
I guess.
Seriously.
Okay.
Go
fine.
ahead.
No, What? Okay, so they're coming out with basically like the Steam box, which is going to be a way so you can play Steam games on your TV, even though they have TVs that can plug into your computer and you can play them on there anyways. But they're doing this, and so for SteamOS, they have said that if Half-Life 3 were to come out, not saying it will, but they said if it ever were to come out, that it would not be exclusive to SteamOS. And I don't understand why they're doing that.
Well, they could always have it like a year timed exclusive.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying. It doesn't, they're saying it's not exclusive whatsoever. If they really wanted to push that I guess if we can call it a console, a home console.
If they release that, they could still have a timed exclusivity.
Yeah, but the way they were talking about it was it's not going to be exclusive. It's to be day and day with everything else.
Really?
Yeah, and I can't. If you had Left 4 Dead 3, you had oh my god, what's the time? What's
Team Fortress
3, Half-Life 3, Portal 3. If you have these games come out, you put them on your console for 3 months for exclusive, and those things will fly off the shelf. I can't.
Actually, no, they wouldn't fly off the shelf. They'd be flying off the digital shelf.
That's true.
You know what I mean. Digital shelf, your putt. I don't care where it flies off of. It's gonna fly off of it wherever it's sitting.
The digital database.
I don't know. It doesn't make any sense to me financially whatsoever.
Honestly, I believe it makes a whole lot of sense, because, various gaming companies...
I'm sure they see it at the bigger picture. It's like, they can make more money by selling their games.
Well, no, they can make more money by selling the games on the other consoles, yes. But at least put them on your console first for, 3 months.
I'm agreeing with you. It's 6 months, you have exclusivity. It's your games.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that.
Especially Half-Life 3. People waited 12 years for that freaking game.
Very true.
People are going to go out and buy that thing. It doesn't matter how much it costs.
It's $300, Half-Life 3 day one.
Yeah. People will buy it. And then every game ever will cost $300 now.
All the versions of Half-Life 3.
Well, except for
$300.
every game that comes out every year.
Yeah.
All the games, the games that come out every year have an annual game.
$300.
No, or stay at $60. Then they push back Call of Duty every 12 years and give it $600. Madden, $600.
Oh, I just quit playing games. I will never play games ever again.
Halo, $50.
I wouldn't pay that. I'd be overpaying for Halo still.
But yeah, rambling on. Do y'all want to talk about the last four topics?
We can quickly touch on them.
Fuck all.
We could. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I put it in here as a joke that there was actually an article written that Call of Duty is confirmed for 2014. I don't know how that was a big shocker. And just one more. I think this was more for me. But Metal Gear Solid, oh crap, I forgot the name of it now. But there's a Metal Gear Solid, God damn it.
Metal Gear Solid 5 prequel
Yep.
for coming out in 2014.
Yeah, it's a prologue to Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, which is the actual full release game. So there's two, I guess, Metal Gear Solid 5s. There's Ground Zero, and then there's Phantom Pain. And what they announced was in spring 2014 they're releasing Ground Zero, which is the prologue to Phantom Pain. And it's basically going to set up the story for Phantom Pain. And it's only going to cost $20 for 360 and PS3 and $30 for Xbox One and PS4.
Huh.
And I think that's great. I mean, I know you guys are. I know Knuckles doesn't like Metal Gear Solid. I don't know about.
Hey, I played Metal Gear Solid on the PS2, so
okay, but
like overall, I'm not a big fan of the series.
And it's probably
like when I had going back to something that we lost the audio to. Those the guy once I got to the guy with the bees.
The pain.
Like I got God, I hate this guy.
that part was kind of
like-
stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I fought a guy who threw bees at me.
Yeah, shoots
It's
bees
like,
at you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I was playing this as a guy who's allergic to bees, so it's like it was even more traumatizing to me.
Yeah, that's Metal Gear Solid 3. Metal Gear Solid 3 it was kind of odd with some of the bosses.
Well, you know, Knuckles, you want to know what would be more like demoralizing, like traumatizing and stuff? If he actually toted a AK-47 and that thing shoot bees.
Like
Yeah,
in Resident Evil 6?
Yeah, just like in Resident Evil 6, the mutant bees shooting bees.
Yeah, the mutant bees that form into an AK-47 and shoot bees at you.
Wow. But one cool thing about that Metal Gear Solid.
Did you almost say one cool thing about Resident Evil 6?
No. One cool thing about Metal Gear Solid 3
Stabbed you.
was like after that first boss
Yeah.
fight in that like broken down base,
Right?
this chick came in on a motorcycle and fucking uppercutted this guy
Yeah.
with the motorcycle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Eva. That's so funny.
Yeah. Who's actually Solid Snake's mom. Spoiler alert!
Spoiler alert for a game back from
Spoiling a
2008.
15-year-old franchise.
Yeah. But anyway, it's like go ahead, continue on with what you're talking about Metal Gear Solid 5 prologue.
No, I don't know. I'm just overall, I think it's a great thing because I was worried they're going to try to do what GTA 5 did.
They've done this before with Gran Turismo.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I was worried they're going to try to screw us over with that, where Gran Turismo had the prologue like 2 years before it came out, charged you $60 for it,
Ugh.
and then 2 years later had the full game out. I thought that was the same thing.
And
was
full
gonna
game sucked.
happen. Yeah, it wouldn't suck, but it wasn't finished.
A lot
It
of
didn't
patches.
live up to the hype.
Well, it's like the game. They built the game for 8 years. It still wasn't finished, and the game's been out for 3 years. And it's still not finished yet. And then GTA 6 comes out in 2 weeks, but and then GTA 5 still hasn't been finished yet. But no, just going back to
What are you
Metal
talking
Gear-
about? GTA 5 isn't finished.
They're still doing updates for it, man.
Yeah, it was like about.
It's essentially a fucking MMO.
I know. Driving
Yeah,
MMO.
anyways.
It's like, do you not know how MMO works?
Well, I know how it works. I just think they're still fixing.
You don't
issues
like
with
the
it.
idea of playing an MMO on your console?
Yeah, I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with MMOs. I just still saying they're still adding things to it when GTA 6 is coming out, and then they're still fixing.
GTA 6 is coming out, huh?
Yeah, in 2 weeks.
Okay.
I wouldn't
But,
know. No, with Metal Gear Solid, I was worried they were trying to screw us, maybe get $60 out of us twice. But it's pretty cool that they're only going to charge us $30 for
next gen game.
a next gen game. Yeah, and especially I guarantee you, knowing the Metal Gear Solid franchise, it's not going to be like a 3-hour thing. It's probably going to have probably the gameplay is probably like 3 hours, but it's going to have like 5 hours of cutscenes in it. So, which I'm cool with because I love Metal
I'll
Gear
say
Solid.
that's a step up from Metal Gear Solid 4 then, because the game has 45 minutes of gameplay and then 8 hours of movies.
No, actually, it's 25 minutes of gameplay and 22 hours of movies.
Ah.
Yeah. Take a step. 15-minute cutscene. Go back to the game. 3 steps. 3-hour cutscene. No, but Metal Gear Solid 4 was a shit, though. Ooh.
You had to plan out your day.
It's definitely something you like, all right, I got 4 hours here. Do I have enough time to watch a Metal Gear Solid cutscene? No.
Time to watch a movie.
Yeah. Definitely, it's one of those games you want to play where you know you're going to have a big block of time to play it.
True.
But no, I'm really excited about it.
Well, Well, speaking of game that you have to dedicate shit ton of time to play, World of Warcraft announced its new expansion at BlizzCon. Yeah, I know you don't care.
I just did something.
We have some. I know we have
made
some listeners that do like it.
For some reason, they made the jerk off motion when he said that. I don't know why I did that. I've never done it before in my life, but I did it. So there's that.
Well, I know you don't give a damn about World of Warcraft, but I know some people listen actually do.
Yeah, that's very true.
And they announced their what is this? The
5th
expansion.
5th. I read the article.
3. Alright. Let's see. Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King,
Panda
Cataclysm,
Panda,
and then Panda.
Pandaria stuff, yeah.
Okay, yeah, this is the 5th.
Boom, bitch.
Well, what they Warlords of Jayor? Sure. Which you can get it to level 100.
And it's a prequel.
And it's a prequel.
Yeah, it goes back in time. I don't know if it's a prequel, but you go back in time.
Okay, well, the cool thing is, if you haven't started World of Warcraft, with this expansion, if you create a new character, you get automatically up to level 90.
Huh.
You get one character up to
You
level
get
90.
one free character to level 90.
Yep.
Yeah.
I read the article.
And which is cool, which allows you to explore some of the new expansion. You don't have to wait. Which I actually might re-enable my World of Warcraft character. And the thing about the boosting up to level 90 is the people who are already at not level 90 aren't really going to care because they've been playing it. They know what to do with their characters. They're still going to whoop you. So
that's so cool that they can go up to level 100 now. So.
True.
Yeah, which they can go up to level 100. So it kind of puts everyone on equal foot, but the people who have the experience know how to play their characters rather than the people who just get the level 90. But yeah, it's so I know you don't give two shits of a fuck, dollar.
Actually, 3
but
shits.
3 shits of a fuck. So, what about you, Jack?
Well, really.
Let me guess, you didn't read the article at all.
Well, you know what? For the whole expansion thing, I just don't have a lot of interest in World of Warcraft in general. So this doesn't really would interest me all that much. But hey, it's good for the people that really invest their time into World of Warcraft and stuff, know what they're going to play, know what they're getting themselves into, and this is just another excuse for them to play some more good content.
And it's definitely something that World of Warcraft needs because they have lost 1.5 million subscribers in the last 2 years.
You say that they've lost 1.5 million subscribers. They're still the world's most popular MMO.
Oh yeah,
and they still have 7 million fucking
that's
players.
Still, but you gotta think 1.5 million times by $15 a month. Still a crap ton of money they're losing every month. So I'm not saying they're on their way out, but I think this is something they need because
they don't have to worry about being bankrupt.
No, they're definitely not. They're a $1 billion company. They're Activision owns this freaking company. They're never going to go away.
Do Activision still own this company?
Yeah, Blizzard and Activision are the same company. No, I'm just saying that they've lost 1.5 million customers, which it doesn't sound. They still got a crap ton left, but you still can't say that. What that was that $20 million or so a month they're losing right there.
Mm-hmm.
That's still a large chunk of money. So
yeah, they're going to make it back with this.
No, yeah, they're definitely. I think this is great for them because maybe we'll get some old subscribers back, and they're definitely going to keep the news.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
You have 7 million subscribers, and probably about 1.5 million of them are inactive accounts where they're still just making free money.
Probably.
Yeah.
It's they're not even playing the game, so
yeah, it's just free money for Activision. You don't have to pay for their bandwidth or nothing.
Yeah,
it's free money. No, I wasn't trying to diss World of Warcraft at all. I'm just saying that I'm just thinking financially for them, this is something great for them where they're going to probably bring back old customers, get new ones, and then keep the ones they got and make more money because they're going to sell this thing for $50 a pop.
And the thing is, they sell these things for $50 a pop, but you don't get a 30-day membership with this.
Oh, we know. We think they're made of money or something.
Yeah, and I was like, oh wow.
God no.
It's so for people that are still playing, You don't get a free 30-day trial, so...
No, you get a free one, but you gotta buy the $65 edition.
Jeez.
$65 edition.
I'm not making a joke there, because it's $15 a month.
Yeah, but...
It's a mad
they'll
joke.
give you a 30-day trial. Alright, dude, you a podcast for a site called Drunk Dash Nerds.
Uh-huh.
You think we actually sober enough to...
I've been drinking,
do
I
math?
still know math.
Well, you're also one that made the damn joke, alright?
That's very true. Motherfucking genius.
But, yeah, I should have had Jax or somebody on this fucking podcast I should talk to about that.
Well, next time we'll do that.
Instead of Drunky Boy and... I don't give a fuck.
Soby McSilverson.
I'm not drunk, I've just been drinking.
Let's see, how much time do we have left? Fuck it.
We don't have a time limit. I think
We don't have a time limit. Just what time were we at?
hour and 20.
Yeah, hour and 20, so...
Do you want to we could skip the last topic and we could just go into what's going on next week.
Okay, we can go into what's going on next week. For the next 2 weeks, there's going to be kind of a different episode. Since the new consoles of the PS4 is launching in 2 days.
Less than, 24 hours, 26 hours away.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, about 26 hours from now. As of our recording, 11/13. We're going to have top 10 games of our from the generation. So, what was it, 10 through 6?
Yep.
We're going to be doing 10 through 6 next week, and then 5 through 1 is going to be during the Thanksgiving week.
Yep.
So you can probably skip those 2 episodes if you want, or
No, you can't.
download and love. Download
Don't skip it.
love.
Listen to it several times.
But yeah, it's just going to be us naming off some of our top 10 games.
And nobody knows what the list is right now. So
Nope.
when you hear us, when you hear us say it on that podcast, that's when Jack says what his number 1 is. That's gonna be the first time
We're going to be cussing at him for real.
Probably.
It's not going to be
Animal
playful.
Crossing New Leaf. What?
It's not going to be playful. It's not going to be funny. It's going to be real pissed
It's
off.
not going to be New Leaf.
All right. So, spoiler alert.
And we also might have a special guest on.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But here's something I wanted to kind of go over with you guys. We'll do it live on the podcast. Rules for this game of the generation. So I'm thinking it would be from when the Xbox 360 launched. I think was November 22nd, 2005.
Okay.
Do we want to do, and then up to November 15th, 2013 would be the kind of the timeline. Do we want to do just 360, PS3, and Wii games? Do you want to throw 3DS games in there, or DS games, or Wii U games in there? How do you guys want to do this?
The way I see it was it's generation, so I would probably go DS, PSP, 360, Wii, PlayStation 3, and Wii U.
I would say keep Wii U out of it, because it is kind of next. We could probably
I
in
would
5
kind of
or
agree
8
with
years
Tyler with
when
that.
we do our next. when we do our next in 8 years, and we're still doing this. When we do our top 10 of that generation, we can include Wii U.
At episode 1000.
Episode 1000.
Yeah, probably episode 1000 or 800 and something. So is that so? Pretty much everything but Wii U from that time. That's what we're agreeing on here.
Yeah, sure.
Right. Sounds good.
You can throw in a 3DS or Vita game.
There you go. Sounds good to me. Just thought I'd bring it up.
Alright, so we're going to move on to the Wrestler of the Week.
All right. Well, you know what? For the Wrestler of the Week and stuff like that, I'm just thinking right off the top of my head. And I'm going to go...
Oh,
Someone
you
doesn't
didn't know?
Well,
You should have warned somebody.
what a coincidence. This kind of segue for our one wrestler that I can remember off the top of my head is the Road Dogg Jesse James.
I hope you can... It's I hope you can recognize that person.
Well, let's see. With the Road Dogg Jesse James, he is more known for, being in a tag team with Billy Gunn, the friggin' Outlaws. Not the what was it? New Age Outlaws.
Unless you're watching TNA currently.
Yeah, well, he was in TNA though, but he actually works. I think.
No, he's with WWE.
He's with WWE now. Him and Billy Gunn with.
He's on the creative team.
But yeah, the creative team. Yes.
And Billy Gunn's a referee for NXT.
Yeah, that's pretty true. I think what Knuckles is referring to was their time in TNA as like Kip James and like something else.
Was it the James Gang?
The James Gang, yeah. But when the Road Dogg Jesse James started out, he started out in the WWE as someone called the Roadie, who was I think was like a manager, I think, for Jeff Jarrett or something like that. but like progressively. He started teaming up with Billy Gunn because Billy Gunn at that time was also like have like a manager in the Honky Tonk Man and stuff like that. So more or less, what the Road Dogg Jesse James was more or less known as and stuff, being also like part of the Generation X, part of the New Age Outlaws and stuff. He would be pretty much the hype man for every match and stuff. Just doing like his various little raps and stuff like that. But he's known for his like a shake, rattle, and roll, where he would just do the 1-2 punch and stuff, just juke and jive a little bit, and then give the opponent a little clothesline. Then he bounces off the ring ropes, just does a little shimmy, like leg drop or something like that, shin drop or whatever. But his signature move was the pump handle drop. I think it was the pump handle drop.
Yeah, just the drop, not the slam.
So let's see. I'm trying to remember like what type of titles he won. He was always like sort of like a mid-card type of guy. He never was really much pitched like to the main event scene. So like
he was a hardcore champion a couple times.
He was a hardcore champion a couple times. Also like a tag team champion. I think he got like maybe the Intercontinental Championship once. I'm not too sure.
I think he got the European title once.
Yeah, I think the European title was probably his extent. But
I think that's the highest he ever got.
Yeah, I think so too.
As a singles, anyways.
But yeah, I think one of the better matches was with him and Billy Gunn against like, oh gosh, which team was it? I think it was either the Acolytes or maybe even like the Legion of Doom or something like that, where they just took the Legion of Doom or something like the Task and stuff like that, just pretty much try to establish themselves as like the dominant tag team or something like that in the WWF at that time. But yeah, that's the wrestler of the week right there, the Road Dogg Jesse James.
The badass Billy Gunn.
The New Age Outlaws.
Yep. Let's see. And we also have a random Twitter follower of the week. Like, this guy, you might have heard of him, you might have not. And he's kind of a small town dude. I think his name is Barack Obama.
You say Brock or Barack?
Barack.
Oh, I like Rock Obama.
Barack Obama.
Yeah. Do you not follow Barack Obama on Facebook?
Yeah, I do.
No, I don't.
Oh, you should definitely do it because he has some great Pokemon memes. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, pretty funny.
At Barack Obama. You might have heard of him, you might have not. Just go ahead and go over there, give him a follow.
Yep, it's a picture of Brock from Pokemon. Is it like in a suit or something like that?
Yeah, paste it on Barack Obama's.
No, I'm talking about at the real Barack Obama, not Barack Obama.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and give Barack Obama a follow. Tell him the Drunk Dash Nerds God sent you.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Yep. Yeah, boy.
And alright, quick, I'm going to look at his he's followed by Neil Patrick Harris, digitalnoob.com.
Nice.
And 38 other people that I follow. So
Nice.
So he has some street cred.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah,
That's
buddy.
kind of funny.
If he's followed by Neil Patrick Harris. But yeah, we're going to end up closing the show now. You have anything you want to do, Jack?
Well, honestly, not really.
Okay, apparently Jack doesn't have anything he wants to do. How about you, Gingerboy? Oh, now you come back, huh? Well, that's a delay.
Uh,
Okay, how about you, Gingerboy?
nope. After this, it's gonna be T-shirt time. So that's all. It's
Okay.
T-shirt time.
Alright, well, if you want to play with us on Xbox Live for PSN, you can add me at Knuckles, Knuckles DN. That's Knuckles space DN. And Gingerboy,
I am Big Red 507 on Xbox.
Jack.
Let's see, for Wii U, for PSN, I go by the name of Hax Blue, even on Steam as well, so HAXBLUE.
On PSN, I'm JM_Knuckles.
I guess I do have a PS3, even though I don't use it all that often. I'm Gingerboy 507.
And on Steam, I'm JM_Knuckles.
I'm also
Have a good night, everybody.
Bounce.
Oh yeah, go check out our Facebook page, drunk-nerds.com, or drunk-nerds. Don't go to that website.
Oh, there's nothing
please.
there yet.
It's a picture of a closet.
Yes.
And
With Knuckles trying to come out of it. Too scared.
the doors are open, alright? Come on.
Yeah. You just see his eyes blinking every now and again. He's just like, oh, no.
So he's stuck in
And
the
you
closet.
come over to our Facebook group where we post random shit from time to time.
It's like, Knuckles won't come out of the closet. Why won't you come out of the closet, Knuckles? And I pulled out my gun. South Park.
Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
I've been, alright. Who are you guys again?
I was Gingerboy.
And I'm the Jack of Hearts.
And I'm the pissed off host. Good night, everybody.
Row. Excuse me. Few too many beers there. Anyways, we're on iTunes now, so go on there, check us out, and if you like us, leave us a review, and we'll even shout you out. And Jack will send you his credit card number.